Hello, and thank you for attending my talk. My name is Jonathan Hoff, and I work with Seth Hutchinson on this project. And the title of our paper is called Data-Driven Modeling of a Flapping Bat Robot with a Single Flexible Wing Surface. The question you might be asking yourselves is, why mimic bats? And the answer I have to that is, they have a number of different advantages. Well, they're incredibly agile, and they can do things like upside-down perching, and they have efficient flight, and if you were going to build a robot based on one of them, they'd have safe operation around humans. And we've created this robotic bat called B2, and it mimics bat flight with 5 different actuators, and it has onboard computation to run control algorithms and to collect data. One of the things that's difficult is creating an accurate model. You can see that the wings are flapping, and this creates unsteady aerodynamic effects. You can also see that this membrane is flexible, and this creates another challenge for modeling. And you can also see that the membrane is both attached to the wings and tail in one uniform surface. And this makes it even more difficult to create a model because a lot of flapping flyers have a separated wings and tail surface. In this work, we build upon past works that have created a first principles model for B2. And we found that this is not sufficiently accurate for modeling the robot. And so we consider using free flight data and load cell data to train the different parameters of the system. And we also add additional terms to model things like coupling between the wings and tail in order to create an accurate model that sufficiently captures the important parts of flight. First, we record a set of free flight experiments, and we put B2 on this custom designed launcher such that we can better control the initial conditions of flight. And we vary the tail position over a set of flights, and we record both the position data and the orientation data using a Vicon system and the onboard IMU. And we record at 100 Hertz. And this plot below shows 43 different flight experiments that we recorded on one plot for varying tail positions. One of the things we found was data alone for this model was not sufficient for generating an accurate model, and we needed to add something to model the coupling between the wings and the tail, because the current model uses separate surfaces for the wings and tail. And we found that this simple coupling term added to the model gave great results. And as the tail moves up, the wings would pronate up, and as the tail moves down, the wings would pronate down. We then created a parameter estimation routine in which we took the recorded flight data and we took the initial conditions and actuator references, and we simulated the model forward in time, and we compared this forward simulation to the actual data, and we wrote this optimization routine to select new model parameters until the system converges at some set of parameters. And the results are shown here. You can see that the first data point at 0 is using no training flights, so that means the original model. And the next one is using just one single training flight that's 1 second long. And you can see a dramatic improvement in performance. And after about 13 trials, there's not much improvement in performance. And this shows that there aren't that many training flights needed in order to get accurate results. Finally, you can see the animation of the actual data, which is in gray, compared to the original model in blue and the optimized model in green. And you can see that green is performing much better than the baseline model, which is in blue.